Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. This is going to be Top Tarot Trumps by Musings by Masha, and we're doing Key 15, the Devil. As I was on my walk today, I was walking down at the Yakima Arboretum, which I really love. I went to find turtles and I got to see turtles, so that was very uplifting. But I was thinking about all the different phrases that are used, like devil may care, or the devil made me do it, or little devil, or devilishly handsome. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. What's another one? Anyway, a lot of different phrases that people use without even really thinking about it. And I have for you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Not too bad. The goal for me this time was just to show a bunch of cool devil cards because I happen to like the devil card. It doesn't inspire fear in me. I think there are some elements of passion, some elements of control, like strengths, maybe some elements of self-control. It's kind of the party card, which I like. You know, in a way, the devil kind of gets a bad rap because without the personification of evil, how would we compare it to the personification of good? So, you got Satan and the whole Garden of Eden thing, and you have Lucifer, morning star, being kicked out of heaven for not wanting to bow to God or whatever. And again, in many different cultures, like a lot of these archetypes, the stories are similar, right? Not always exactly the same, but very similar. So a lot of these cards are out of print. A couple of them not out of print. Some you might be able to get versions of the deck still mass market. But this Nature Spirit Tarot, and this has been trimmed. It had a big white, look how big this card is. It's almost as big as my head. This is, I really like this art, for one thing. It's just really pretty, right? And you got the two little acolytes on the side. But I believe this is supposed to be an anglerfish, which I looked it up. I Googled it, Wikipedia'd it, whatever. And the anglefish is actually called a little black devil. And that's the one with the light on he's got like a fishing pole connected to his forehead. He's got the little light, so he's down in the dark. And the fish don't see very well, so they use the light to attract something and then they grab it, right? Cool devil. Also this one from The Odyssean by Welkin Publishing, I thought was a very interesting devil because in Greek mythology, you have Hades, but Hades is kind of a place. He's a god. He's an Olympian, right? But this is from the previous generation. This is, I think Prometheus was one of the Titans, if I'm not mistaken. And he is similar to the devil in that he was the light bringer. He brought light to man. He got in trouble for helping man out. got in trouble with the gods and ended up chained to a rock. And in the end, he was freed by Chiron. This great devil, which this art's been used a couple times since this, but I think he's devilishly handsome. I would date this devil. And he is from the Touchstone Tarot by Cat Black, which you can get a different version still mass market. This is Tarot of the Zircus Magi, and this is P.T. Barnum. And he's pictured here with, I believe this was like Tom Thumb. Interestingly, when I was reading about this, P.T. Barnum went broke, and Tom Thumb ended up being the millionaire that helped him out. So, kind of interesting. But, he was demonized because he started doing the freak shows, right? This great, from the Daniloff Tarot by Alexander Daniloff. This is an old first edition, but I believe you can still get the deck in its present, actually probably easier to handle format. But look at this great old Marseille style with the gaping hole in his belly, and the people terrified at the bottom, and the serpents. Yeah. Bat wings, third eye, breathing fire, I guess, right? And of course, here at the where his sexual organs would be is like a demon face. Oh no, we don't want to be sexual. This cool Desert Illuminations devil, which is just, it's kind of like silly and sexy at the same time, which the whole deck is kind of like this. So I really appreciate her take. And then this I don't know if the newest edition has this card, but this edition had a couple of different devil cards. One of them was the lady in the purple dress with the bat wings. But I like this one because this is Satan whispering to Eve. And that was his big thing, right? What is it you really want? Is that what Lucifer says? What do you really want? So Satan was impossible to ignore. He told you the lies that you want to hear, right? It's kind of the devil. And then I love Chris-Anne's version of this devil because, I went to clubs when I was young. There's a couple different decks that have these like handsome guys that are devils. The Urban Tarot, I almost pulled that one out, has the guy that's in the bathroom stall, and he's a drug dealer, but he's kind of a handsome, kind of dangerous looking guy. All of these things, maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. And she always has like all these cool little things, like there's the Capricorn ram here and the chain on his arm. I love it. Really good. Light Seers by Chris-Anne Donnelly. And then this just, it's perfectly classic, right? What does this guy say? The enslaved woman and the enslaved man. The devil. Just the devil. And this is from the Pulp Tarot. What is this guy's name? Todd Alcott. Yeah. I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying his work. I might need the horror one too. We'll see. And then finally, this is from the Rumi Tarot. And again, it's very similar to many of the devils in that he's, kind of an evil creature that comes with fire and that tempts you and that does all this bad stuff or stuff maybe not so good for you that you might want to do. But also, in the Rumi texts, he does, once again, have the conversation about, if it weren't for this evil, how would we know when we see good, right? So you gotta, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And that's it for my devils. And thank you for coming.